welcome again to Dyers Chapel Methodist Church Christmas Sunday service. We're grateful you've come to celebrate such an important day with us. We're not only going to ask that you celebrate with us, but participate with us during this program, the Carols of Christmas. Christmas carols have been a part of Christmas for almost as long as that silent night over 2,000 years ago. The first known Christmas carol is widely considered to be the Angels Hymn, dating back to AD 129. The Angels Hymn was decreed to be sung at Christmas services in Rome, making it one of the earliest examples of a song specifically associated with Christmas. We hope that you enjoy learning about some of the carols, new and old, that have become a part of our tradition in celebrating the birth of our Savior.
Back her up. Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, our first carol has origins dating back over 1,200 years ago. It's a little older than me. Originally done in Latin chants to prepare for celebrating the birth of Jesus, asking the Messiah to come to us, the believers. It was not translated to English until 1851, so if you're wondering why some of the phrasing seems odd to us in this carol, well, it's really old. O Come, Emmanuel has long been a traditional song from the beginning of the Advent season. The literal meaning of the word Emmanuel means God is with us. Please join us as we ask our Savior to be with us.
All right. Now, y'all don't have to stand for each carol, but I do expect you to sing, okay?
Number two, our next carol is an infant compared to the last carol. This carol made its debut in 1991. It explores the possible thoughts of a young girl and encourages contemplation of the relationship between Mary and her son. This song was originally written as a script for a church play in 1984 by Mark Lowry. In 1991, Buddy Green added music to the lyrics. That same year, in 1991, Michael English introduced the song to the world. It has been recorded by several artists across many styles of music and has hit the top 10 in various Billboard charts. Have you guessed the name of this carol yet? If you said, Mary, did you know, you would be right. Let's listen to this beautiful carol.
3?
Who's number 3?
Miss Judy.
Come on, Judy.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas.
The next carol was written in 1868 by Reverend Philip Brooks, and it was inspired by his trip to Birmingham in 1865. And after a stressful American Civil War and the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, a year-long Sebastian, he went to Europe, to the Holy Land, and brought a sense of peace upon returning. He wrote a poem for his Sunday school class at the Church of the Holy Trinity in Philadelphia, and the church organist composed the music, and the carol was written and performed on December the 27th, 1868. And the song was "O Little Town of Bethlehem."
Right, let's sing "O Little Town of Bethlehem."
Good morning and Merry Christmas. This carol was written by Charles Wesley in 1939 as a hymn for the Christmas day. George Whitefield changed the first line to the now familiar "Hark the Heralding Angels Sing" in 1753. The melody was composed later by Felix Mendelssohn in 1840 for a secular cantata, and was adapted to fit Wesley's lyrics by William Cummings in 1855. Here is a little Jeopardy tidbit. The composer Mendelssohn also wrote the music for the wedding march used in most weddings today. Join us in singing this wonderful carol.
All right, let's sing "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." No, 6. There's not a 5.
Oh, okay.
You're not the only one that makes mistakes.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better.
All right. The carol is the most recorded of all time with over 137,000 recordings. It came about because of a broken church organ in Austria, written in 1818 by Joseph Moore and Franz Gruber. Moore wrote the poem "Still Notch" and asked Gruber to compose a melody for it as the church organ was broken. The song was first performed at Christmas Eve Mass on guitar and has since become famous worldwide, translated into hundreds of languages and designated as an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. It was first performed in the United States in 1839 Let's sing Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Finally, we come to our number one American carol. The carol was written in 1857 by American clergyman John Henry Hawkins Jr. for a Christmas program at the General Theological Seminary in New York City. Hopkins composed both the lyrics and the melody, which was originally intended for all-male trio to represent the three Magi, the carol which narrates the Magi's journey and their gifts of gold, frankincense, birth, and published in 1863. Join in the singing of We Three Kings.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing mysteries covered so far, hill and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, desperately still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Morning, everybody. All right, so from an American carol to the most popular carol in Great Britain, according to a Gallup poll, this carol was originally thought to be written by Martin Luther. It is an American original carol, likely written by a German Lutheran in Pennsylvania around 1885. For many years, it was incorrectly attributed to Martin Luther, but it has now been debunked. The first two verses appeared in an 1885 Sunday school book, while a third verse was added later in 1892 by Charles H. Gabriel. Let's now sing what was once called Luther's cradle song, now known as Away in the Manger.
Away in the manger, no bread for a day. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
Good morning. Y'all know they always kind of say the best for last, right?
He's not the last.
You're not the last.
Well, I'm saying I'm not the last, but they say the best for the last, right? Yeah. Well, every one of them here laughing or smiling. Okay, that's part of what. Okay. All right. From the British to the French. This next carol originated as a French poem in 1843 and was set to music in 1847. First performed at the Midnight Mass. It gained its familiar English name, O Holy Night, through the translation of abolitionist John Sullivan Dwight in 1855, who was particularly moved by its lyrics about the end of the oppression. The carol's history is notable for being a collaboration between a non-religious poet and a Jewish composer, and a brief ban by the French Catholic Church and it's used in the first ever radio broadcast on Christmas Eve, 1906. Let us now listen to the holiest of nights, O Holy Night.
Good morning. Carols have originated from all over the world. Our next carol's origin is from Ukraine. This carol originated from a Ukrainian folk song arranged by a Ukrainian composer in 1916, which was a New Year's well-wishing chant with lyrics about a swallow bringing good fortune. The melody gained international attention when the Ukrainian National Chorus performed it on a world tour beginning in 1919 to gain support for Ukraine's independence. Its American debut was at Carnegie Hall in 1922. English lyrics were written in 1936, adapting the piece for Christmas by focusing on the sweet silver bells of the melody, creating the modern version recognized today. Let us listen to this beautiful interpretation of Carol of the Bells.
Isn't that amazing? And this one right here also. We've only experienced 10 carols out of numerous songs celebrating the birth of our Savior Jesus Christ, but the final song says nothing about the birth of Christ, but is one of the most common well-wishing songs sung at Christmas time. It was originally a way to beg for food from the wealthy. It is a traditional English carol from the 16th century. Its history is linked to the practice of carolers visiting wealthy households for treats like figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. The song's modern popularity is largely due to the composer Arthur Worrell, who arranged and published it in 1939. Let us all stand and wish each other a Merry Christmas.
All right, I didn't put the words on there. I figured y'all knew the song Merry Christmas. So here we go.